The frontal lobes and the cortex is found at the front and top. It helps with decision making, like when you should move and stop. Just look at the things that you do right here in your frontal lobe. Defines who we are as people, like why you're a germaphobe.
Under the skull, under the skull. Darling, it matters where there's gray matter. Take it from me. You get stimuli all day. Meanwhile, your brain must work always. While you're in class, your brain doesn't pass. Under the skull. Down here, right behind the temples, is a center quite important to you. Auditory, memory, and faces. Everything's here for you to construe. But we're not nearly done yet. The auditory cortex is in here too. The left is where Wernicke is met, teaching us language to say adu. Under the skull. Under the skull. The motor will control us, move us, and roll us. Voluntary. When we want to move left and right, the left instead works with the right. We've got their neurons, it's in the frontal, under the skull. Under the skull. Since senses go here, we got to know them associatively. They help us remember what things are like, so we can all hear and speak alike. Higher level thinking, learning, and reasoning are under the skull.
Occipital's next, and it helps us see through the visual cortex. Processing for me is found in the rear, the cerebellum, like eyes in the back of our heads. Parietals last in the top and the back. It processes things like taste sensations and temperature and body positions, and these are the parts of our brain. Under the skull, under the skull. Darling, it matters where there's gray matter. Take it from me. You get stimuli all day. Meanwhile, your brain must work always. While you're in class, your brain doesn't pass. Under the skull. Darling, it matters where there's gray matter. Under the skull. Each little part here works together here, that's why we're smarter. Our brain works harder, yeah, we're in luck here. Deep in our brains here, under the skull.